Alright then. Another weekend is basically rolled around, and unlike last one, which basically is just like, regular all any, this one actually has an alternate mode of all any basically available to play. And I'll obviously show it off, so we'll do that. The all any in question is basically called all any fools, and the idea is basically you gamble. And basically gives you like, random like effects and such. So this rule deck will leave in 1 day and 8 hours, so it's only here for a limited time. All it feels is truly a field of fate. Join. Now, what makes this a little bit different is that basically like you're gambling during the game. And other than that, it's basically the regular like all any, but you'll see it in action in a moment. Alright, last time was Hex. So I'm number 10 on the list. We'll see if I basically pick up an evil roll yet again, or if I'm actually good for once. So let's see what we're going to be. Well, we got the Apocalypse faction this time around. I'm a solo Apocalypse too. So say I'm Hex. Let's keep it simple at this point. Whoops, I knew it's wrong, so... There. And I was going to say, give you bread. So the idea of like this like guy here is you're basically giving bread to people, and when you give enough to them, you basically turn into famine, who basically will essentially try to like, kill off the fact, the people that like, starve them to death, so to speak, is the idea. Somebody attacking me, but my defense is too high, so I know that basically I'm going to be evil. Alright, so here's the idea of like this game. You hit this like, thing right here, and I can hear whispers. So basically like you get a random effect when you hit that token. And the conjure just popped out. So freeze killing sheriff. Force claiming seer. This guy claimed witched. 15's claiming Psy. Someone just revealed themselves as mayor. So 5 is basically the mayor. Four says he's X apparently. Thirteen is good. How many people want to vote up 4, so I'm good with this. Oh, we're doing VFA right now. They got him up for time. One is TP. 2 is TK. 7 is TP. By the way, there's like a hidden whisper from someone else. 4 is registering 5. Fortune says 4 UX. Let's feed 9. Yeah, 4 saying he's like X. So 8, 9, me, and someone else. Oh, these two just died. So there goes the Monarch. He's basically one of the T-Pows. He got stabbed by a serial killer, apparently. Bye-bye, he says. I have no idea who these guys basically are, by the way, so they could be anything. Oh, there goes one of the guys that breaded. Alright, so we got ourselves another thing right here. Prosecutor got Knight, that's nice for them. So I got bonus vote. Basically, I now can like get an extra vote. So apparently Free is evil. He's actually the sheriff. He's like really the sheriff. He has to reveal himself. That's basically something that can happen, by the way. You can reveal yourself. He's saying he's sheriff. That seems really fake. Well, we're guilty, because, you know, he said guilty. Well, there's the witch. So I lost one of the people I breaded, I think, or maybe 2 of them, not really sure. This might be a bad idea because it should be a veteran, but we're going to just try and feed Eric. Let's see who dies tonight. So here goes 13, he was basically a Myrer. I got a Jester token by the way, so that's nice. Oh, we got to reroll because this guy died. Sucks for him. Serial Killer's happy to wish he's dead. Now he's going to be rampaging soon, the Serial Killer, so he'll be getting extra kills. At least 2 survive, so that's great. Oh, that guy died boring. He wasn't talking enough. You actually have to speak as a Jester or else you just die automatically, so you can't like just not speak. I can hear whispers again. Well, there's 9, or 9's illusionist. Oh, Mayor's asking one what TP basically is. He says he's cleric. So this guy is saying nothing about it because he knows he's done. He can't be shown anything else. You're almost tempted to say I'm Baker. And apparently, like, you know, 2's like, you know, a trickster. Well, I'm not doing too well at breading people. He's going to disconnect. He's dying, I think, so we're just going to go after the sheriff, because why not? I'm probably going to claim Baker, by the way, just because I'm not really a primary target here. Also got the last will thing mixed up, but whatever. Wow, a lot of people just died. So the Justice died. He died of boredom because, you know, whatever. He disconnected anyways. That guy might have been X by the way, but he is turned Jester. Oh, we lost the mayor. Stabbed by the serial killer. Also killed by Coven. He didn't change his message, but whatever. I'm guessing 6 is probably going to be the SK. but it could be 1. The show must go on. Chara will continue tonight. Just gonna say I'm Baker. Well, I'm probably out by a while. Whether they want to keep me or not. Well, I'm dead. Yeah, he knows he's just king making at this point. Whatever. I was not the primary threat for these guys, but you know, they just didn't have anything else they really do here, so whatever. And down I go. Well, they know that 6 is not the SA. I don't think Free's going to dive tonight because the SK needs to kill the Coven, not him. Or they need to kill, like, you know, the other guy here. And it lived. I'm not buying this mode you can actually get defense from tokens, so that can happen. This guy's saying, hi Dad, what's up? Because he can actually speak to us. Just help out the sheriff here a little bit. Two's still criminally trickster. Yeah, that's actually what he's like, you know, claiming to be from the start. Yeah, I know. So yeah, two's trickster, free sheriff maybe. Well, two's maybe he's trickster. Oh, says Ritualist has failed to reach the right person. Sucks to be him. So he captured the attack from the steel killer and killed him. I should probably know something about the Baker, by the way. It's actually one of like the least like, you know, offensive classes, so you can actually open claim Baker, and sometimes people let you go for it. Unfortunately, like, you know, it didn't happen, but you know, it's just how it goes. Alright, so let's just note some characters I basically popped up here. So we had an admirer. I think we've like talked about these guys before, but basically these guys will like, you know, try and admire another person to basically find a reception. When they do, they can care for them, which basically gives them like, you know, both of them you know, impossible defense to sort of like break down, unless they guess they're like arsos, I think is the idea. So care at night you can care for your lover, placing a barrier that grants powerful defense on both of you. This ability is astral, so they can't see you do it. There's the attributes basically. They can also bestow people, which basically grants them permanent astral visits, rollback immunity, and control immunity, which is very nice against witches and such. The thing is, you have to sort of like, you know, figure out which is like the town people for this though. So you don't obviously like give it to a bad guy, because then they become astral and just like, you know, completely like threatening to kill you all the time. We did have a trickster, I think. That's basically how like two basically killed one. This guy basically will like capture like, you know, attacks with a magic mirror, so he's like a defense. But he can basically also send off these attacks with like, you know, unleash, which basically lets them kill him off. We've already seen Ritualist, basically these guys will like, you know, just name a roll and this they automatically die with an unstoppable attack, or they can do a basic attack. There's illusionists. I basically played that the first time around, basically like, you know, they make people appear like, you know, innocent, which we've already seen these guys basically control people. I forget what the other guy basically was, but oh well. Coven leader, maybe. Now this guy's actually pretty powerful because they have like defense, unlike the rest of the Coven, and they can basically train people to be like a different like role. So he can retrain like say the Ritualist, like he could have been something else, and retrain him into like, you know, a new role. And you can also retrain themselves if they want to, but some Coven leaders will not do that because they just keep the defense. We had a serial killer. So these guys are all about like, you know, random like, you know, attacks and stuff like that. Basically, they can choose to be cautious or like not cautious and, you know, not attack role blockers. They'll basically attack like, you know, once each night, but when they get like their blood like to full, they basically get 2 successful attacks. Or, like, you know, when they get 2 successful attacks to get like their blood to full, and they actually come like a rampaging attack, it basically kills everyone at the target house. If they're jailed and the jail does not execute them, they'll basically kill the jailer if they're like not being cautious. If their robots basically attack them, they'll basically blow their rules, so they can't basically get reread. So if a tavern keeper basically tries to block them, they'll be you know, they will not get blocked and they'll just like kill them for it. I was the baker. So this guy is basically a non-attacking apocalypse character. And the whole idea of this guy is that basically he feeds people bread. And when people basically have bread, he turns into famine. When he turns into famine, you can basically starve people, causing one bread to rot and killing them on the next day. If people don't have bread while you're basically up as famine, they'll basically be dead. That's the whole idea. So you give bread to people, and then the people who survive have bread, and then you can just whittle away the bread, and they just slowly die that way. Now, because I was basically solo, I had defense as the baker. That's how I basically survived in night 1. Too bad I didn't get to see famine, but oh well. Someone claimed to be executioner, by the way. These guys have basically defense for a few nights, and their whole idea is basically to try and get someone hung. It's not the easiest role to basically play, but you can basically claim to be sheriff and try to suss someone as being evil, and that's usually what the people do. Alright, well, that's basically it for this round. I might do another all any just to try and show off the mode a little bit more, because it's not going to be here for all long, but take care until then.